In this video, we're going to talk about how view templates create consistency. Like, have you ever gone and had one view in a sheet series that's different from the next, yet not know what's different in it and can't really figure it out why it looks different? It's like finding a needle in a haystack. And this can be a huge pain in the ass to find just that one setting, that one checkbox, or that one view range for any given view to get everything to look the same. This is why creating view templates is such an asset. Now, there are some things that view templates don't do too well at, and that is when there are multiple different levels within a given level, essentially. Typically, when this happens is when like a stage or a mezzanine appears in a level, and it basically creates a odd level structure. And we'll show you some ways to get around that within view ranges. Uh, as we go through this video, we'll show you what you can do to basically um, find better ways to deal with your view templates. So in this architectural plan that I have in front of me, basically everything is, highlighted as bold for an architectural plan. If we were to look at something like a electrical plan, right, all the walls, doors are uh, basically, halftone to denote, right, that that's not for the electrical systems, right? So any electrical system that gets put in here, lights otherwise, would be highlighted black. Same with mechanical, plumbing, any other system. So if we go back to this architectural plan, like if we wanted to change anything, and so here's the thing: if you go to visibility graphics within the view, you're not going to be able to actually edit anything, right? Everything is kind of set. So you need to go through the view template to change that. And then you can have different view templates. And again, this creates settings for everything. Like your view scale is editable here, right? Your display model, whether you want it halftone, don't display, coarse, fine, medium, anything like that. Here's your visibility graphics, and then you go through, all your Revit links, etc. Right? And then you can, check on and off what systems you do and don't want to see. Like if I were to check walls, which I don't know why you do that, but you could, right? All the walls go away. And then everything got half toned. So because I half toned the link. So if I unhalf tone it, right, you can see everything went back to black in the behind. And then if we go to model categories and we go down to walls, check those again because we do want to see walls in our project, then we can have all the walls reappear in the model. Now, when I talked about view ranges, one of the things that we want to walk through is, so you have a cut plane, and this is a floor plan. So with a cut plane, you're going to cut it 4 feet and then look down. Now and then the top of it is going to be, wherever the ceiling is. Typically, you want to do the level above and then have like a 0 offset, right? So level above 0, view depth is the associated level. Really, this is the bottom of it. So the bottom and the view depth are going to match for project. And then your cut plane, whatever height you want to cut through and then look down. So you got to think a little bit three-dimensionally for this. And then the level above, this works really well when you don't have like any mezzanines or stages or anything like that I talked about, where you have it kind of in the middle of a given level. So for that, you would want to do associated level, and then whatever the typical floor to floor height is for that building. It could be 12 feet, 10 feet, 8 feet, whatever your floor to floor height is, 16 feet that you want, and you're going to put that in there. For this model, in this project, this is just going to be level above and 0. So go ahead and hit OK. And then what this also allows us to do is, let's say that you had a very big mezzanine for whatever reason, you can create what is known as a plan region. So under view, you can go to view, plan region, and then you can draw, like let's just say that it was here. Okay. Basically, a plan region allows you to look in a different view range. So you can make this like unlimited. This doesn't really go to deck, so nothing's going to change, but you can take the same view region. Let's say that we wanted to look at these stairs here. Basically, it's going to allow you to see different things. And again, this is effectively the same floor to floor. So you're not going to see too much difference here, but you can see different things if you wanted to with a view range change like this. So you can put these plan views into your model for, different view ranges that you might have throughout your project. So again, for the one-offs, I would use plan regions. So again, that's under view, plan region, and then you can kind of create these little segments to view that model differently while also highlighting and showing the same elements, right? So if you don't want to see certain element types, like for whatever reason you don't want to see mechanical or plumbing or electrical or structural columns or whatever else you might not want to see, you can turn those off in the view, and that plan region will still respect that. It will just show a different depth layer where the plan region has been located. So that's really the benefit of plan regions. But using view templates keeps all of your views consistent, right? So for each of these, everything is consistent. 1, 2, 3, and then the same thing here, right? Ceiling plan, unit A, unit B, everything is consistent in how it's laid out. There's nothing in the roof. On this project, second floor, the layout, the structure is all exactly the same. The unit or the scale is all the same for each of these. Everything gets put in the same type. Everything is laid out the same.